Pisces, welcome to your next 72. Um, the channel message that I got for you was, the ending to worry. Okay. The ending of worry. Okay. For the next 72. For some of you, it's kind of like it's not going with the flow here. It's another cycle of accepting something for what it is and no longer worrying about it. Things that we can change, but it takes a form of collaboration to have a full complete where it's resolved, meaning it involves another party. Meaning you could have forgiven the situation or you've moved on, right? And the other party has not. Okay. And what I love about your house, Pisces, because it deals with rehabilitation, all right? It deals with sacrifice. So in the beginning, because it really feels like a tower moment. In the beginning, it feels like, the unexpected emotion that is like, the example I can give you is kind of like, say you're minding your business and then you get news, and this news really takes you out of your element where you're like really angry, and this angry causes you to make a decision that you will regret, or it causes you to make an action. It causes you to act in a reaction to where you're held responsible. Okay, so being triggered is the example that I'm giving you, and it's kind of like this trigger is intentional for you to cause a cause and effect that affects you, and it allows the other party to get away with what they have done, because there's no it's like justice is not feeling like it's favorable, but in reality it is. It all works itself out. It's like this trigger is a form of this tower, again, this unexpected trigger. And whoever set off the trigger truly believes that, they would benefit from you messing up. Okay. And it's like going through the phoenix's ashes and coming out afresh, right? With a new assignment, a new character, a new way of how you see things, how you communicate with people. You have to bear with me because not only do I talk in incomplete sentences, that's one of my gifts. It's kind of like as I channel, it's like all of these words are coming at me, and it's like I try to learn more words so that I can broaden the communication. But for the most part, I try to keep it as layman as possible for you, viewer. So let's go about keep talking about this tower moment that causes this trigger that's supposed to cause you to make the wrong decision, kind of like throwing you off guard or causing you to perform this action that's detrimental to you. It's kind of like, no, I'm not going to be practicing any domestic violence. And whatever this trigger is, that's unexpected tower, causes you to act out. But because this tower was intentional, it works out in your favor. It was something that you were supposed to experience. It was something that you were supposed to be able to see when it comes to dealing with people, whether it's people close to you or people within places. Here, I did see the Empress in reverse. It's like It's like someone is trying to, without just saying, yo, Pisces, can you do this? You know what, Pisces, I need you to do this because if you do this, then I will be able to do this. Someone is in the Seven of Swords, they're not going to do that. So they're feeling like, well, if I cause a tower moment in Pisces' life, and then they're going to have to. So basically, whatever this is, a specific person already knows you in the sense of the way you communicate, which would be your answer would have been no. So someone doesn't like to be told no. Someone likes to be in control. Okay. And that's something I'm hearing that you have outgrown. Okay. You're now learning how to communicate. I truly feel like that's what's being revealed to you. Okay. You're seeing that you're no longer worrying about things that you used to worry about. You're realizing that your well-being is more important than losing yourself. Yeah, the Nine of Wands, you're no longer dependent on other people's opinions or dependent on someone saying, come on, you can do it, Pisces. Come on, Pisces, you can do it. Oh, Pisces, you're in an effed up situation right now, man. You know, you don't have no Dammy Downers. Is that what you call them? People who just like, if you are having a tower movement, they make the tower movement worse. They're not a support system. Here it's more so like with this Nine of Wands in reverse, it's like, I know what this is like. Someone paying their bills on time now, because you know that if it was in the upright, this is more so like, dang, I got so many bills, but this is how much money I have to work with. Oh my gosh, when I know it's going to get to a point where I'll have my bills in order, right? So it's like the fact that you know that this too will come to pass. This is just, the situation right now, right? With the King of Cups here and being in control. And with this in reverse now, it's like all the things that you used to worry about, you're not worrying about those things anymore, because now you're in a position here, justice being service. Like I said, whoever was causing with intentional tower moments in your life, unexpected moments, you're not having to worry anymore. Five of Swords energy. I'm hearing you now understand why here. Because these burdens and these issues that were all mental, it just felt like it was following you here. And all you wanted to do was tap into the Three of Cups. But every time that you would get into the Three of Cups, you would then receive the Ten of Swords. And it's a confirmation. Basically, this reading is just a confirmation of worrying no more, of being stabbed in the back, because you're already aware of the closest ones to you or what they're capable of. And you're able to now identify those from a distance, especially new connections. I don't see yourself getting close fit when it comes to dealing with new people. There's that Empress. Right? You know now how to deal with uncomfortable situations. All right. So let's go ahead and see what you need to acknowledge and speak up about, Pisces. Congratulations. That is a very that is a trial that some people become deeper. They go deeper into worry, right? And within that tribulation, it's like that high priestess. Okay. So what's being revealed is that you're no longer worried about the things that used to worry you. Okay. Moving forward. I'm also getting someone's worry turns into understanding. okay? And it's connected to the communication. It's like someone's learning how to still nourish themselves, but not become drained. Okay. Yeah, it's very calculated. It says, fuck, you need some people around you, okay? But it feels like be mindful. Now that you are already like on your toes when it comes to unexpected towers, there could be an energy of, you know, who does Pisces thinks Pisces is? And I'm just saying it comes with the territory, especially when you're getting ready to birth anew. Matter of fact, happy Labor's Day. Okay. You're stepping into leadership. Okay. You fill in the blank of what type of leadership. For some of you, it's leadership in your home. You're taking responsibility and you're taking care of the things in your home. You're no longer allowing other people, if you have children, to be accountable to participate as a village with the support system. You're like, nope, you know what? I can do this. That's why the 9 of Wands isn't up right now. It's like this too shall come to pass, right? Especially if you have younger children. It's like, I'm going to do what I have to do. Okay. It's like birthing anew, cutting generational curses and pertaining to the old way of going about things or the old way of a thought process of a belief system. Yeah, there's no more worry when it comes to the 10 of Swords. It's like, since you can no longer be the target practice, this 10 of Swords, it karmics back into who initiated and who is responsible for bringing the 10 of Swords in your life. Okay. So you need some people around you. You know what kind of people you want. For some of you, you're like, no, I don't want nobody around me. And it's advising to have some form of connection that's visible, so that extra two pair of eyes is better than just your own set, is basically what I'm trying to say. All right, let's look at any possible obstacles or challenges, or what tools you need to utilize in the next 72. All right, for Pisces, we have the tribe here. Okay. But this tribe here, this is parenting skills. Someone's parenting skills are changing. Someone is saying, no, I'm taking control, and I'm not going to be worried about how you feel because you're not understanding. But it's like there's an adult figure dealing with a younger adult, right? Your typical teenagers, all right? And it's like, as the adult of whatever you've experienced in life and whatever you're able to perceive and look at the big picture, it's like there's this sense of common grounds of acknowledging what the young adult is advocating regarding to how they perceive things. Because it seems like there's this sense of from the pre-spread that we were doing in the beginning of your reading, it's more so like it could have been these young adults, aka your teenagers, right, or your children, all right? Children and kids, I say children are more tamed and kids do what they want to do. And it's more so like you're no longer putting yourself in a position to worry anymore. The worry is done here. And it's like, as a parent, it's like, no, I'm not gonna let my child kill me. I'm gonna nourish myself, and I'm gonna lay down the rules And I'm also getting that some of you parents or guardians are just going to just cut the cord. And that's why I say you were being shady on the side, because people who manipulated your children, they are now getting ready to have unexpected tower moments, because the tower moments that were happening within your children of people trying to have control, right, authority of your parenting, and there's some kind of confusion as how the tower moment even began. They're now getting ready to experience that. And it doesn't, their experience with their tower moment, so for some of them, it's the loss of their parents. And they're yearning for counsel. And for others who cause intentional tower moments pertaining to your practice of being a parent or a guardian, it's more so, and when the tables turn, it's kind of like you had to go through, for some of you Pisces, you had to go through this in your household in order for peace and orchestration, all right, working together here. Let's look at any foolishness. And with this tribe with rebel energy saying like you need people around you, it's like it's time to, start anew, make new connections. All right, especially people who it's like similar to you, where people can see what's going on, because it's kind of like whoever you're connected to or against you. For the most part, it feels like that for some days. For the most part, you just know that, it feels like you're on your own, but now it's kind of like, I'm not, I don't, it's like this, wow, I'm not worrying anymore type energy. The 8 of Pentacles, foolish energies. Whoever is cutting ties with your child is kind of like this foolish energy is feeling like all those who cause tower moments in your life then now are saying you're shady, or you're wrong. And it's like you're not worried about what they say at all. I don't see you putting in the energy or giving them the time or the day and pertaining to the choices that you need to do for yourself. Just because you're a parent doesn't mean you have to stop working on yourself. You have goals too. And unfortunately, if your children is not on board and want to follow the rules and they want to do the opposite, there are some people that don't like their kids. And once they start admitting, like, I do not like my child. I don't have the child that I wanted. And some of us, the worry releases because you acknowledge that, what, maybe I didn't put 110% in, because I've always been so stuck in worry, trying to work on myself, because you didn't have a village. Okay. You had a village, but your village wanted you to conform to who they wanted you to be and whom you were trying to outgrow. Let's pull your Goddess Oracle. Moving forward, Goddess Oracle for Pisces. Wow. I'm getting that you are stepping into your goddess form, whether you are male or female. All right, yeah, we have home. It says, oh, this is so beautiful. Home, your household situation is improving either through a move, healthy change in the occupants. It says ending and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. And what I love about this is with the endings and beginning, with the home, is being open, right? And removing the worry of what is going to happen next. Like, it's kind of like, yeah, I forgive you now, but I know for a fact you got something up your sleeve. And, is this going to last? Is this good feeling going to last 24 hours? Okay. And it's kind of like someone is breaking that habit of, of trust and forgiving And then next, you know, you're worrying again about what could happen. This ending to that. Let's look at shadow energy, Pisces. You know what? In the beginning, it felt dark, but your reading did feel a little dark. And that dark cloud is gone. Like literally. Shadow energy for Pisces. We have two. We have the Four of Chalices and the Chariot here. Like I said, there is a parent or a guardian who, I mean, you do anything for your children. And it felt like, you know, you were all alone, and it felt like death was at your door. Stress kills. And you choose it, and you chose you. It's like, I'm done with the Four of Chalices. There's hope in this Four of Chalice and this shadow energy, though. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, for some of you, a shadow energy is like in your darkest hour of still having hope and faith. And then someone shows up. And I feel like in the past, this Chariot represents people that were not fulfilling. They came off as if they wanted to be a part of a village, take responsibility to assist you, but it was only just to get information of what was going on in your household, or what environment that you were in, or what state of mind that you were in, just to be able to accumulate information to cause more tower moments in your life. Some of you are definitely seeing what a soul tribe and what family really looks like, because someone is yearning for a healthy family. Okay. So with that being said, let's move on to masculine energy. Every pull is not going to resonate with you. So for your rebel energy, Pisces, it's requesting that you get some people around you, okay? And you'll be able to navigate, because if it's people close to you that you no longer want to associate yourself with, it's not them. This is saying, you know, out with the old, in with the new. And pertaining to your obstacles and challenges, it deals with family, it deals with your soul tribe, okay? It deals with your children as well. It can also deal with your parenting skills. And pertaining to foolish energy, no, you're not a fool for working on yourself. It is not being selfish. Now, again, if you have children and they're not coming on one accord and they're just being difficult, I'm talking about teenagers. I'm not talking about toddlers up to a certain age, younger than a teenager, okay? I'm talking about teenagers that are aware of what is wrong and what is right, okay? And it's more so, and this foolish energy could also be what your teenager is trying to tell you, that, you know, Pisces, you know, your child is saying, and your teenager is saying, I can't conform to doing right because I'll get bullied. So moving forward, your goddess oracle is home and ending and endings and beginning. And this definitely, this home, excuse me, I'm talking really fast. This home deals with your confirmation of the ending of worry. Okay, beautiful. Shadow energy is kind of like, you know, every time you called in, your call was answered, but it was a disappointment, right? Every person you thought was going to assist you. This, now I'm talking about, you know, children and teenagers. It didn't happen. It was more so like, dang, the situation is worse. And it's kind of like you also learned who not to tell your business to. So again, communication, there's a lot of tower moments within communication, but it's a lesson learned here. All right, let's look at masculine energy. Yeah, your overall wisdom is, as you perceive birth as coming And what is it? As you perceive birth as coming and death as going, you are bound by mental obstacles. That was the dark night of the soul. So I'm very proud of most of you Pisces who are truly done with worry. And I really understand that within this high priestess, now it's like you're able to find within yourself of things you need to color within yourself, and meaning working on yourself and not worrying about what people say, because it's your life and you have one life to live. Masculine energy, we have the Ace of Wands. I'll let you look at that for a minute. Masculine energy. Masculine energy is very logic, pertaining to feminine energy being more intuitive. Okay. Now with this Ace of Wands, right? It's like who would have thought Pisces could have made this turnaround? Wow, Pisces, your communication is so different. It's like you can no longer be triggered by words or people's actions. It's like, no. And it's not even that you have to verbally say no anymore. You're not putting yourself in those situations. For some of you, if it is the environment that triggers you, it's kind of like, dang, I don't know, I feel like going into this place. Oh my goodness. For some of you, you can be worryless free. And once you wake up to a certain sound, and it's like, oh my goodness, I thought today was going to be a good day. And just that caused the tower moment within that whole day. It was just ruined, right? Just from hearing someone's voice, or, it's just, and there's an ending to that. Masculine energy is more, now I don't want to have a battle between masculine and feminine energy. At the end of the day, both create balance. And so this Ace of Wands is just kind of like, you can't take me there. And I won't allow you, especially if you're having problematic children. And it's like, no, I'm in control. And pertaining to cutting cords with a teenager or walking away, I'm seeing that you already went through that process of that internal pain, and you're no longer worried because you understand that what is that saying? In my house, we will serve the Lord. That's what I'm getting. Okay, feminine energy. All right, we have the Six of Inspiration. This is definitely confirming hope as well. This is also confirming faith, but you're not sitting here being still in the sense of, well, when is this going to happen? Why is this? You're not questioning. You are worryless. All right. Yeah, someone is trying to trigger you, but they can't tap in. It says romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yes. Didn't I say you have one life to live, Pisces? And if you are between your eight, if you're 18, because none of my readings are available. If you're not 18, you can't see my reading unless you done lied on your phone and said that you was 18. So if you're between 18 and 30, you are now, it's like you feel like you were robbed from exploring life, right? At one point you could have felt like foolish, and now you're taking full responsibility and control of it over yourself, right? It's kind of like looking around and saying, dang, I've missed out on so much. And it wasn't that. You're going to be blessed, right? With this new that's coming in. New friendships. That's if you want it, though. You can create a healthy family. That's if you want it. For the most part, most of you are more focused on nourishing your internal so that it could flourish on the outer. Okay. I got a lot of real Pisces here. that don't fake it till they make it. They're really real, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see what other messages. For some of you, you feel like you can't have a relationship because of your kids. It's kind of like you don't even want to tell nobody you got kids. And I'm not even being funny. It's really going on. We have a support group. And I'm going to let that take you where it takes you. And then Oracle, because some of you are intuitive and some of you are thinking about, starting your own channel or trying to start your own business. And you may be feeling like your kids talk too much and you're just a private person at this time. For some of you, you could be starting a support group as well as a new source of income. So you could boot this foolish energy. This is kind of like someone who has a 9-to-5 and you work. I can understand this energy where you have a 9-to-5, to make sure that your bills is paid, because when you start a business, there's more expenses than anything. So it's kind of like someone is like, it's okay. I'm going to focus on creating a solid foundation. But first I got to work on me so that I can show up and make this money. So I can provide my kids the things that they think they need right now. You get what I'm saying? But I really feel like whoever, if this is pertaining to children or teenagers, your kids are very intelligent. They are also intuitive as well too. So a lot of that combative energy is because you are facing yourself within your children. And there's no more worries here in pertaining to draining yourself here. It's like I'm the adult and you're stepping into that authority. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on behind the scenes, Pisces. So don't be afraid now. And pertaining to this romantic feelings, you fill in the blank. I will be referencing to self, but in pertaining to fill in the blank, it could be self, platonic, romantic, dating, courting, common law, significant other, partner, sugar daddy, sugar mama, divorce, marriage. Okay, and pertaining to this tribe and getting people around you, explore new people. Don't get stuck into each person that you meet. Okay, especially if you're joining a support group, don't be so quick to join something. You know what I mean? Fill it out. Anywho, moving forward. I feel like I was yelling and I wasn't. I just don't want you to get caught up when you just got released from this worry. You know what I mean? I don't want you to be feeling like you obligated into something new. Nah. All right. Okay, look at that tribe behind the scenes. I love this. We have jealous family member. Okay. This could be the person behind the scenes that was intentionally causing those tower moments. All right. And now they're trying to find a way to trigger you and they cannot. It's just not working. All right. Let's go ahead and shed light on your reading, Pisces. All right. All right. This is, your close friend that you consider family. You're aware that a family member of them are responsible for something. And let me see what this is. It says winter. Yeah, they're coming off as cold. So someone's trying to figure out why their close friend is because what is it? Guilty of association? That's what that is. Someone that you think that is close to you. All right, it says deep replenishment. Yes, I love this. Retreat, rest, be held. All right, let's go ahead and pull your affirmation, Pisces. You can always go back, okay, and go over your next 72 because it's all broken down into rebel energy, obstacles and challenges, and tools that you need. Oh, I never said the tools that you can utilize pertaining to the tribe is have a family mindset. Okay, It's about, it's giving me that how you make people feel is how people will never forget you. And then we have foolish energy, goddess oracles, shadow energy, masculine, feminine energy, you fill in the blank, and then money bag, behind the scenes, shedding light, and then we're going to go ahead and do the affirmation. Okay. Oh, also there is some new readings available to you, especially drum roll, please. Dun, 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 dun. We have released some feminine channeled energy readings on the podcast. Now that is available to you. Just look in the description box. All the links that you need, it's there. Now, if you are a business owner, this is your affirmations. Yes, no more worry, Pisces. My business is growing and thriving. Okay. And we have I let go and I let God. Let's grab one more. Ooh, I love this one. Peace begins with me. Beautiful, Pisces. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and this type of love is you and I.